Today we'll be learning about Yayoi Kusama, a contemporary Japanese artist. We will be discussing her artwork Infinity Mirrors, Obliteration Room, Yellow Pumpkin, and then a student project. Yayoi Kusama was born on March 22, 1929 in Japan. From an early age, she knew she wanted to be a painter, but her mother discouraged her from pursuing art. She studied art at the Kyoto School of Arts and Crafts. She trained in the traditional Japanese style of Nihonga. She moved to New York City in 1958, where Kusama became part of the 1960s pop art movement. She enjoys doing a variety of art, including performance, film, fashion, painting, writing, and other types. She is considered one of the most influential Japanese artists alive today. Our first one is Infinity Mirrors. Infinity Mirrors. Kusama created her first infinity mirror room in 1965. She has created more than 20 mirrored rooms since then. Her purpose was to create an illusion of infinite space using mirrors, lights, peepholes, and multimedia art. Her themes range from the purpose of life, love, and the afterlife. The Souls of Millions of Light Years Away, 2013, helps to create an out-of-body experience using hundreds of LED lights that flicker to resemble the stars of the galaxy. In the artwork, the viewer plays an important role as they experience the artwork, sparking the imagination and heightening the senses. Kusama says, "My life is a dot lost among thousands of other dots." Obliteration Room. The Obliteration Room before, it's listed as a white room filled with furniture, toys, and books. All sorts of objects, but everything is completely white. This interactive art display, when used by viewers, becomes this. Over the course of a few weeks, the room was transformed into an explosion of color using adhesive dots placed by visitors to the installation.
Which have been produced especially for the project and in accordance with the artist's specifications. Her choice of colour, her choice of finish, and her choice of size. And then everybody is invited to place the stickers anywhere they like in the room, according to any pattern, any idea they have, anything they like, they can do with the stickers. Kusama is best known for her brilliantly coloured dotted surfaces, her installations with blow-ups, and her walls covered in brilliant spots. And in her biography, she talks.
The Obliteration Room, 2002 to present, is an interactive art installation that was first brought to participants in Queensland Art Gallery in 2002. It was then brought to the Tate in 2012. Initially, it was created as an art installation for children and based on Kusama's childhood. You can see here a picture of a child playing on the piano that is covered in Kusama's dots that are bursting with bright color. The Yellow Pumpkin. All the eternal love I have for the pumpkins, 2016. Kusama's mirrored room is filled with acrylic yellow gourds and pumpkins covered in patterns of black polka dots. The mirrors allow the visitors to become part of the artwork while visiting. She has created pumpkins for a number of art installations, all with her signature polka dots. This is another one of the yellow pumpkin artworks. It's located on Naoshima Island in the Sea of Japan. It is 2 meters high and 2.5 meters around. The materials is fiberglass, and it stands at the Contemporary Art Museum in Nashima. Students will create their own pumpkin dot painting in the style of Kusama. Kusama is a pop artist. She uses shapes, a combination of organic and geometric shapes, such as the organic pumpkin and a geometric circle. And Kusama uses color, bold colors such as yellow and black, to create her pop art. Our student project includes preparing the materials, drawing a pumpkin, creating the dots, and painting. First, materials: paper, pencil, circular stencils or circular objects to trace, black marker, yellow paint, black paint, brush, round pencil eraser, or unsharpened pencil. First step is draw a pumpkin. Begin with the center portion of the pumpkin. Draw 2 outer portions of the pumpkin. Trace with a black marker. Step 2, draw 2 more outer portions to the pumpkin and a stem on the center portion of the pumpkin. Trace with a black marker. Step 3, draw circles. Use a pencil, trace circles on each section of the pumpkin, creating patterns of circles. Use a stencil or other circular object. Step 4, paint the pumpkin body. Use yellow paint to color the body of the pumpkin. Allow the paint to dry before moving on to step 5. Step 5, paint the dots and the stem. Paint them solid black so that you have black dots covering your pumpkin. Step 6, paint the smaller dots. Use the end of a round pencil eraser or unsharpened pencil to dip into the black paint. Create the smaller dots like Kusama's pumpkin artwork. Make patterns of larger and smaller dots. Step 7, dot the stem. Use yellow paint and the pointed end of your paintbrush or other smaller object to dot the stem. Optional step 8, cut and mount. Cut out the pumpkin. Mount on black paper or create a field of pop art pumpkins in the style of Kusama with your friends or classmates. Your artwork is complete. Kusama says, "I am just another dot in the world."